how would you encourage other parents who may be facing similar challenges, especially in terms of holding on to hope and faith during difficult times?
Well, I would just tell parents of that child, what you have to look at, every child is a gift. In his promises, giving you that child, it's not a child for to bring you nuisance, it's not a child for you to get depressed and be thinking about it. The solution is in you. It might look complex, but the solution comes so easy. It's just for you to focus. It's just for you to believe and have a positive mindset. So my mindset was what helped me was right from time of my youth, knowing God, knowing Jesus as my Lord and personal Savior, it helped me. So I believe that everybody have, you have your potential, your positive mind. Don't allow fear to overtake you. Just allow that positivity, that positive mind to overtake you. Because for now, even if that child is not really doing things that you expect that child to manage, don't go into comparison. Don't even do that. At the time I was feeling so bad concerning my last son, and even for my first two kids, because they have overcome it. They were telling me, does it mean that this boy is going to come out from going to university at 22 or something? And I tell them, just shut up, he will work at his own pace. But look at him. He's 17. He's in first year in university. He's studying industrial mathematics. And he just kept telling me. So sometimes, I didn't lose. You will not lose. The fact is that I just allow that child to be as he is, but make sure that you don't, complicate yourself with things you see on the internet with other people of how autism have related to them and how autism have it. Because even a mother came to me one time and was like, after reading it, was like, what was the level of the autism for my children? That means she's just trying to tell me that mine was, a simple case. So for me, I thought what that person would think about is that every symptom starts the same symptoms.
Exactly.
Every kind of autism start the same symptom. So it's like a journey.
How did your faith help you stay strong and hopeful during the toughest time? You mentioned worship, playing worship songs, and that gave you hope. But let's talk about faith. How did that faith keep you strong, and hopeful? Even when it might seem like you were doubting yourself, maybe as a mother, you feel like sometimes maybe when tantrums will come up, you're like, am I doing enough? Am I hopeful enough? Am I sure that I can do this? So were there times where you doubted yourself a lot of times in terms of your parenting, or where did this come from? And how did your faith keep you standing strong?
If the child is not expressing himself, if the child is throwing tantrums, if the person is hyperactive, everything is termed as autism. So what is your mindset concerning your child? Do you want your child to be on the slow pace? Do you want your child to be on the fast pace? It doesn't really matter, because actually, even the regular children now, they are acquiring disability, going into drugs to help them to stabilize their mental case. So these children came, normal as they are, bear from God. So you have to have positive mindset, and you're a voice for them, as they have no voice right now. Voice out positive things upon them. You can, always pray, always, confess positive on on your children. So what I mean by praying is that if there's something that that is not manifesting in the life of your children and you really want it, is to ask God to create it, because you're not the one that's going to create it. But when you bless your child every time, because that's what I didn't I didn't skip in doing. When you bless your child every time, your voice has power. That blessing that you're putting on your child is like you're trying to reactivate that gift that God has put in that child, so that each and every time that is coming up and is creating, you might not see it, but when it manifests fully, you just wonder, how did it come? So this journey is a journey of everything you're doing. Don't say, oh, it's not working well. Everything you're doing is working well. Just always have the end of a thing, because even in the Bible said that the end of a thing is better than the beginning. So just have it in mind that every journey that you're taking is working up. Even if you're not seeing it, even if the child is strained, because from my book, you say from one solution you have done, you are seeing another one.
Yes.
You know, but you don't know if those ones does not come out, how will you be able to solve it? So when you see any negative thing in that child, you know, try to, to calm yourself down, meditate, you know, you can ask for professionals, they can help you, but you will know that, you will know what is working for your child. So whether it's not working or not, I bet you know inside you that it's working. Just keep, being positive that it's working. And when another one comes, you should be happy, because it's like trying to learn when it did not come, and then maybe when the child is full grown and then you're not seeing everything at the same time.
Yes.
So it's a journey. You have to be positive. From my own experience, I just know that you can do it.
Yes,
nothing is impossible. The fate might not look easy, but it makes it possible.
That's amazing.
And
That's
child
amazing.
will come out. Well, I've heard of stories that different. You can Google on it. I can tell parents, Google on internet. Look for children that have overcome. It's just because I wrote my own story. Many parents are not writing their own stories there.
But it's happening.
Trying to
It's possible.
yeah, it's happening. You know, a child that did not talk at 18. One of my friends told me that child is now a medical doctor at 35.
Wow, amazing.
So you can imagine. So they didn't
it's
give
possible.
up.
It's possible. Thank you so
don't compare
much.
your child with another one. Yeah,
because everyone's journey, everyone's story is different. Everyone has their uniqueness and their talents,
and they must end well.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Ma. It's been a great pleasure for you to share your story with us. We've been inspired, we've been impacted, and more knowledge on this story. And like you said, faith is not easy, but it's possible.
It's possible.
That's definitely a takeaway for me. Thank you so much. I do hope that you enjoyed that.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure.